That's right. We're going to do it with the announcer voice.
Right. Hi, Michelle.
I'm so sorry. I needed copy.
Oh, yeah. I need to get your address after or now because, yes.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do I send something to your school address is what I'm wondering.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Everything should just go to the school. Thank you.
Okay. Will you write the address in the chat so I can?
Like the physical address.
Yeah, the physical
Oh,
address.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, yeah. Emma, Michelle, Emma, and Helena, Michelle, Helena. So, yeah. You missed last week where we all introduced ourselves. But Emma's joining us. So fun. Okay. Do y'all know what we're doing today?
No.
Oh, question? Do you have a question?
Co-working session.
Pardon?
Co-working session.
So we're just gonna all drop videos in the Facebook group, and then for homework things you can try, and then on our practice co-working sessions, which is the second Wednesday every month, we'll just try some of those things because there's a lot of little things like, for instance, how to add a user on different platforms can be super annoying. And it's like a whole thing where you have to read the documentation and
Facebook.
okay. Don't worry about it, Helena. We all got to do what we got to do. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you how to do something, and then we're going to go off practice it. And you're going to set up your own. So the first one we're going to do is Google Alerts. Why do we do Google Alerts? It's one of those brands monitoring tools you can use. You can get lots of information right into your inbox. So look at my ClickUp Emma, so organized. Okay, so we're gonna go over to Google. We're gonna type into Google Alerts. Just press return. First one that comes up, so Google Alerts with the little alerts there. You're going to click on it and sign in, however you're going to sign in, or if you're in your browser and you're signed in, it'll just take you to the alert, and then we can create an alert. So you can see I have a couple alerts already created. So usually you would create one about your business. So you could just hit create an alert or show options, which is way more fun. Which is how often? Once a day. That's a lot. At most once a week. Source automatic. You can click on all. You can pick any of these depending on what you're interested in. Automatic's the easiest. Language, region. So you can do just like I could do just Canada, right? And only best results or all results. And if you scroll down here, you'll see what comes up. So that way you can see, is this the right setup for me? So do I want to know about Jane Seymour? Do I want to know about Dex Seymour? Probably not. This isn't ideal. So if I actually do quotations around the word, now this kind of changes the search parameters, and you're going to learn a lot more about quotations around words in Google Ads. So when I do that, I can see the best 10 web designer near me. Great. But so I might want that. My name's in it. So definitely yes. So, and then I'd create an alert.
Would a negative one also work?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never done negative. Thanks for the hard question.
Yeah, that's right. It's going to trip you up. Hard question time.
So but it's fun in that, so if you want to learn something like Search Console, I want all the information, right? Google Business. So if you want to, you can put your competition in here, right? And so I wanted to see, okay, this is giving pretty general information. So again, with the quotations.
The square brackets, does that do exact?
Square brackets does not do exact. I can answer that one. Square brackets mean exact in Google Ads. So look, this is telling me more. It's got Google My Business Profile, Google Business Profile. Yes, this is the information I want. I want to know what's going on when I want to know the most current events. So I could click there, and if you just add it, that means it sets you up. You don't have to set up. You can go to the pencil icon, and I definitely want all results. I definitely want once a week. You can hurt yourself doing this, just so you know. But okay, now that you have seen how to do it, why don't we all just go off and do it on our own computers? Try it, and then we can talk about it. So you have, what, look, 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Hey, Google, set an alarm for 5 minutes.
12:13 p.m. Set.
Yeah.
So the quotation marks makes it more accurate.
More specific, yeah.
It's what's called a phrase match, and I think we had a class that was called site operator. So there's all kinds of cool stuff you can put into a Google search where you could say, I only want to get it from this site. So it would be site : blah, blah, blah. Like you could look for on someone's website, you can look for different file types. So that's one we've done for just finding PDFs that people have on their website. Now, Google claims that they are actually diminishing the quality of those search results because they're just scanning less, but it's still something that's out there. I'm just saying it because I have to, Pip.
I didn't know that.
John Mueller, said that last month.
I love the search operators. These are search operators. The different things you're gonna do, and there's over time they're like the secret tips to searching online. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. That's why we teach you, like, you don't actually put, if you put these in your meta description, actually, it truncates it, which means it cuts it right off there. So places to use and places not to use them. They're fun though. And look, if you click on this just before we go off and keep doing our stuff, if you click on the cog after, you can actually pick the time of day you get it. So you could set it up for 8 in the morning. Because that's when you want to know everything, right? Maybe you can pick your day. Nope. Okay. So go off, do it, and then show me what you did, or tell me which company you did. I'm gonna do a couple for myself. Phelan, you should add a couple.
I have a bunch.
Do you?
Yeah. I've got my personal ones, like obviously anything involving the Antithraki, I want to know about it immediately. What's the world's first computer? It's 2,000 years old. It's cool.
I like this. No,
also, we have ones for our clients as well.
Interesting. Yeah, that's perfect. Our client got a bad review today from some ass.
A bad review? No,
that?
That is an understatement. It's close enough to liable that like I would talk to a lawyer. That's how bad it is. They said that they
getting reviews as alerts.
Yeah. So see how I did exotic stone? I just did exotic stone. We set it up as it happens, and I think
should you have the quotations around?
No, I don't think so. Because look, it's all showing up.
Yeah, but it's got exotic stone, Spruce magazine.
I know, but it's basically it's 2 words. It's the same thing. Okay. I filtered out book. Isn't that funny? Except music by the sea. What is this?
Oh, it's exotic stone countertops. That's the client. It's Music by the Sea, honey. Come on. We all know Music by the Sea. It's that classic website we all visit every day.
It's true. So I did, and you could do yourself. I'm super important. I honestly, there's the pips in the world are, there's a rugby player, an artist, and look, pips you want.
I would like to try and set it up because I miss reviews all the time, and like often there's big months between when I'm like, oh, I should go see if there's reviews, and then there's a whole lot that I haven't done anything about.
Yeah.
So it's not letting me set that up as an alert. Am I missing something? Like the company reviews.
Okay.
On Facebook and to find out where else it's collecting reviews.
There's different companies that do monitoring. This is one way.
better for the PR side of it. If you're doing the reviews, you should have Google Maps installed on your phone, because the Google My Business app is going away, and it's all being consolidated in Google Maps.
Oh, is that where it's being consolidated?
Yeah, I don't. It's so annoying right now. I absolutely hate it, but that's what they're doing, because what are you gonna do?
Hey, Google, stop. Okay, who made an alert? Yeah, okay, which ones did you do? Tell me the companies you did. Or, yeah, Emma, you go first.
I did my old blog name and I did my current business name.
Cool. And Michelle?
Competition, Langara and BCMT. And then I also did the RMTBC, which is like our governing body, and I did West Coast College of Massage Therapy.
Cool. And you could actually do those and add reviews to the end. Maybe that'll help.
That's what I was trying. It wouldn't bring it. It just kept saying no results.
Even if it says no results, try it, because it doesn't hurt. It's not complicated, eh, when you do it?
Oh, super easy.
Yeah. So that's fun. Now we can go do the next one, right? So 2 things we're going to do. I'll first do the phone, and then we will share screen. Hold on. There we go. And do it again. Okay, so we're going to go into our phones. And can you see my phone? There.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. And just log in. And okay, so I have Google Maps open now. Google Maps, this is going to get more intense over time, I tell you, because updates. So if you, so I'm like, here, look. Sorry. Super funny though. If you look in the bottom right-hand corner with the dot, the red dot, reviews come up, or the businesses you work with, Google My Business stuff, but you'll get updates there. But you can also see, like, when you go to a business, it'll come up and the reviews are so, like, right there that you can't help but just read them. It's weird. Anyway, that's...
I'm actually getting this. Mine doesn't have anything like that.
Oh, that's in the maps, no?
I'm in Maps. Like, I'm in Maps.
Okay,
Do I need
yeah.
to put the business in some way so that it shows me the review?
Are you on, do you have the bell icon in the bottom?
Yeah.
Did you click on it?
Yeah, I did. And it just brings up people I've never heard of.
Interesting. We're going to get you to share your screen after I show you how to do this. Well, but yeah, because let's take you out. That's not the important stuff. But afterwards, if you want to share your screen, then we can look at what's going on there, which is a fun way to learn. Okay.
Very important for me. Yeah.
So because that's Google Maps, we are doing. Sorry, it's really fun to do that, actually. Okay, so you're going into your browser on your phone. If you have Chrome on your phone, you open it up. And notice how the second one says incognito. So that's a good way to search incognito. I don't know why it opened Facebook. Live learning. Okay, so then it just opened up incognito, right, on your phone. Now, the other way to do that is say you're already in your browser. And so if you're already in your browser, let's just get rid of all the browser options. So you click there. Oh, and it just opens you up. If you just want to go regular, go new tab, and I'll open up the regular. Now, that being said, we also want to be able to clear our browser history, right? So there's a number of ways to do that. So it's 3 dots. Always important, those little 3 dots. So you click on them, and then you can do it 2 ways. You can go to history right here, and then you can clear browsing data, right, like this. Or at the bottom of the screen, you can just click on that. The other way to do it is to go into those 3 dots and go into history, or sorry, settings. Once you're in settings, you'd scroll to privacy. When you're in privacy, you're going to have the clear browser data at the top. Just click on that. And then you can choose which files you want. I would pick them all. And you can read more by clicking the learn more, which is where I went down a little rabbit hole because it's super interesting about data and what can be deleted. History, browsing history, cookies and site data, HTML, storage, cached images. Remember, when you go to a website, the website loads up the images in the cache, and the next time you go to that website, it loads quicker, right? So your computer saves that stuff. So clearing it out, you sometimes have to re-sign into everything. But so I'm gonna do it.
Wait, you don't have to. You just don't delete the cookies, and then you're fine.
That's true. Phelan does tell me things like that all the time. Okay, so I'm going in and I'm gonna clear my history. And you're telling me not to delete my cookie?
Yes, it is recommended that the only thing that you delete is cached images and files. That will ensure that you have the cleanest browsing experience.
You're really funny today. So there. And then, so then you double hit, right? So you said clear browsing history, and then at the bottom, notice the red text, clear browsing data. Clear it. Bam. Somewhat satisfying. Done. And done. And that's it. And then you just have a cleaner search. So when you're visiting your clients or somebody says to you, I'm always looking at, and I always see myself on the 4th page of Google. It can be like, you're looking on your phone or are you looking on your desktop? And did you know that did you know that Google knows who you are and what that means, right?
Yeah, we've got a really good anecdote of this, which is the client that Pip did, Exotic Stone. They're a countertop company, and they were complaining that they were not showing up in first. And then we said, okay, show us. And they were looking on their desktop in the office and searching for countertops. And so Google was like, if they're a countertop company, maybe we should they get listed as a supplier. So maybe they're looking for the other people who are going to install or be suppliers.
No, they weren't. Yeah, they weren't suppliers, and the category in the Google My Business was suppliers. So they were seeing their supplier and wondering why they weren't showing up. So all we did was change.
And then we got them to look on their phone with their data plan, and immediately, as soon as they looked for it, they showed up as Exotic Stone with at the top position for countertops.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
So now I saw you all. Were you all trying it? Did you all get it done?
I'm hard working.
Okay, you know what we're going to do? Do you have your phone cord attached to your computer?
I can do that.
Yeah. We can get you to share your screen if you're okay with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. And the very last one we're going to do is clear our browser history on our computer and search incognito. Just a little bit cleaner search. Some people say you don't really have to clear your browser history if you're going to search incognito. I'm just a bit of a overdoer sometimes. So it's not essential. I just recommend it. What do you think, Phelan? You think? Oh, can't hear you, but I know you're agreeing with me.
That it's better to be searching incognito, though. If you have a VPN, that's a better tool to use because it basically eliminates your identity as far as Google's concerned.
And when we do one of the other classes, we will show you how to use a VPN for local search to see your business for free. Okay, so Michelle, put your phone. Okay, and now do you see the share your screen at the bottom of the Zoom? It could say more, and you might have.
Yeah, there you go.
So just share your screen and pick iPhone, iPad via cable. Is it working?
Or iPhone. Yeah, okay, iPhone.
Perfect. Why aren't we seeing anything though?
I'm not seeing anything.
No.
It's
Says
well, it's
sharing
still,
screen. Maybe it'll take a minute.
Well, I think this is a problem on my side. Tap something to do screen mirroring. Oh gosh, I'm sorry about this.
Oh, it's all good. You know what? This is part of technology. There's always hiccups. We just try again at a different time. Okay, so what are you, when you go to search incognito on a phone, what kind of phone are you using?
An Apple,
Okay.
and then I go to, okay, so like I go to my name and then turn on incognito.
Okay.
And then it comes up with a message that says your recent activity and search history aren't available when you're in incognito mode.
Oh, okay.
And it won't let me go anywhere further than that unless I turn it off.
Okay. So when you hit those three dots on the right-hand side, do you see new tab? Second one down.
I have to turn it off incognito, and then the three dots is open in incognito tab.
Yeah, but it says, so does it say anything above or below that? Does it say new tab anywhere?
It says, no, it says preferences and feedback, not interested in this, not interested in coronavirus disease 2019, not interested in South Africa, don't show contact from Mint.
Okay, so let's get rid of that. And so when you open your Chrome extension, do you get the search?
Like Chrome app.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Chrome app.
Yeah. Okay.
When you first open it, do you see Google and a little search bar?
Yeah.
Okay. And now down bottom, the three dots, what do you see in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's open in incognito tab, not interested in this, not interested in coronavirus.
Oh, interesting. And then what about if you click the plus button in the middle of the screen at the bottom? Just opens up a new...
No, there isn't a plus button. It's a home, collections, and tabs.
Oh. All right. My suggestion is to play around with your phone as much as possible to get to know it, because, so quick, interesting story. A couple of years ago, my mother had a flood and she had to stay with us for a few days. And I handed her my phone to start calling to look for places. She didn't know how to use it. She didn't know how to turn it on. And this is the thing about technology. It's always going to be frustrating. And if we just take a deep breath, because in 10 years, man, they're going to move that plus button to the top of the screen. And I'm going to log in one day. It's not going to be where it was, and it's going to be frustrating. So if the more we mess around with this stuff, the better we get at it, at being really just in alignment with your machine. Oh, wow. That sounds really weird.
What?
It's not like we're going to have a chip in us anyway in the future. So last thing we're going to do is we are going to clear our browser history on our desktop and search incognito. So first we will clear our browser history and then we will search incognito. So go over to Google or open Chrome, and we're going to open Chrome and we clear our history. So again, three dots. So let me just make this bigger. Oh, it doesn't make the whole screen bigger. So the three dots over top right hand side. Those little three dots are your friend. So you clicked it. So there are a couple ways, of course, to get to history, but you can just click on history here. And then if you click on the menu that opens up to the left, or you do command, if you're on an Apple, command Y, command, yeah. And it'll take you right over to your history. And then over on the left-hand side, and you'll notice that Google always has a menu on the left-hand side, and then it's got other menus going across, and sometimes it has menus and menus. It's really fun. And then just go to clear browsing data. And then you can choose, you can go basic, advanced. Phelan said don't, and other site data, cached images, so browser history, just not the cookies. Clear. Last hour, it'll take a second and it'll sync. So this stuff can sync with, so if you do it on your phone, you can turn on syncing. And if you clear your history in your phone, you can clear it on your desktop, vice versa. So this is, again, another place to click around. You'll actually find in here, as you go through things, you'll find accessibility, which is great, and autofill appearance, the search engine, your default. But the advertising stuff, like what as ads, is somewhere in here if you go deep into it. So just, again,
No, it's your about. Your about.me with your Google profile is where there's your advertising profile.
It's you and Google, right? Syncing Google services, managing your Google. Ooh, ads.
Customize your Chrome profile. No, that one's the colors, yeah, your avatar.
That's your little avatar. So it's really, it can be really fun. Again, a place to just like seriously click around, check things out, because that's the whole goal. You can have all the, oh, I love extensions. Look at all my extensions. Oh, they're all so beautiful. You'll be getting a bunch of those, I think. So for this Thursday, don't forget, Tag Assistant Legacy, download it. And so we cleared our browser history. Have you tried it? Anybody try it? Okay.
Whoa.
Try it now. Try it now.
Downloading Tag Assistant's Legacy.
Yeah. There'll be a Facebook group message on that. We mentioned it in the Q&A yesterday too. Don't worry, Phelan, can you make a post?
Yeah, you could do lots of things.
Yeah. So that's sharing, that's searching incognito, or sorry, clearing your browser history. To search incognito, you'd go over to Google. Oh, not Google My Business. It's much easier on a computer, so click on Google. And then, is it the three dots? Oh my God, why do I feel lost? Oh yes, of course it is. I'm like, your new incognito window. And you're always going to have the, oh, and it'll always show you a darkened screen with a little dude with a hat. And then if you click into this, you can go a little deeper, close incognito. And then you search and you get, so this will probably do a near me, which will find, anyway, so right, I can see ads, I can look, oh look, I'm first. Now, do you think Google knows who I am? But because it's local SEO and I'm right here, because usually you want a marketing company close to you, it seems. So that's how you do it on a computer. Those are just some fundamental things using Google. As we go further down the rabbit hole, you will see that Google's, at least their developers, systematize how their different platforms look on the internet. Yeah. And tomorrow we meet to do our next class. Bring your website, your access. We're going to get Search Console, Tag Manager, Google Analytics set up. So, fun process, and Phelan will be leading the charge. And that's it for today. Any questions? If you have to go, pop out.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Phelan, you mentioned the reviews going into Maps instead of Google My Business.
Yeah.
How do I find that in Maps?
Okay,
Like
so
the
it is
business
easier.
reviews.
It is going to be easier to find it on the desktop than the app right now.
Okay.
That's where I would recommend for right now going. So if you've claimed it and you've been added to,
So you could even just type in SERP.
the Westminster,
That should take you to
Well,
West,
Victoria,
down,
West,
down,
yeah.
down.
Oh, we could have gone to anyone. And then you could click in.
Oh no, because
That's where I
if you
would
do
go.
it, Yeah, so you can access it. See, there's the 53, but also with the new feature set. Pip, could you be logged in as yourself, like in the non-incognito
yeah,
browser?
for sure. What was 53?
That's
just-
probably 53 reviews that I haven't responded to.
It's good to respond to those as
Yeah.
quick as possible, to be honest. Or that's what I think, because you can actually measure the response time in Google.
Okay, so Pip, could you type in Stone or Pip at Seymour Digital? No, we need one that we're already the. Yeah, Seymour Digital Media. No, we needed Seymour Digital Media, just the name of the business.
There you go. So when this comes up, whatever you
Yeah,
is your main category. There you go. You want me to go here?
and then we're gonna go edit profile on the left-hand
yes.
side.
This is part of the Google My Business class. Yes, dear.
It's part of the new version of the class because they have changed it. There should be a tab there that says reviews.
No,
or
reviews are going to be customers, maybe? Yeah.
Reviews, yeah.
So then they go in there, right? And then you can share your review link, scroll down, and answer reviews, edit reviews. My screen's super big. So it usually looks like that.
Yeah, and then you'll be able to respond to the reviews. We've already responded to ours, so you won't see it, but that's the way you would go do it. So it's customers and then reviews. And do it in the search, because this is the way that Google wants to do this now.
How is it only 4.9 with 5? Shouldn't it be like 4.99? Come on. 4.9 is good.
To the business profile. Thank you.
Yeah.
I like that 1-star review because 30% of people don't believe businesses who have all 5-star reviews.
Really?
So I'm like, yeah, that's why I want all the people.
Yeah, or Exotic Stones, where they have their negative reviews are like the people sound like absolute, like insane people. Like they just go off and they're like these long screeds, and it's just, oh, okay, so I think we know which side of this was the weird, like the side that was being reasonable.
Thank you for that. That's extremely useful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll go over that in, I think, class 4 or 5. And so we're out of time. Oh, I'm starting to sing the songs that get out of time, out of touch. It's a musical day again.
Just ahead of tomorrow, because I don't want to waste anyone's time tomorrow. So we've got an existing Google Analytics account. Am I going to be logging into that?
Yes.
Or is that what I'm...
Yeah.
If you have any existing accounts, if you have Tag Manager, if you have Google Search Console, and if you have Google Analytics, the existing accounts are what you want to bring with you. So we'll have them all open up on our side too, right?
Yeah, the more stuff you have, whatever you guys have existing, make sure that you're logged in at that, and make sure that you have the highest level of permissions that you can. So they're usually called admin or verified owner. Whatever those are, just make sure you've got them. And yeah, that's the important part.
And if you don't, we'll show you how you can completely tell. Cool. Okay, so see you tomorrow and have a good rest of the day.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And you as